We take light steps on the gravel road. Soon, Mark Richards' driveway is in sight. The smoke becomes denser, but not choking. Mark Richards' house wasn't much more than four thin walls of plywood. The fire probably burned out fast. At his driveway, we stop. Only the skeleton of their trailer, four upright boards and a small section of the floor, remains scorched black. Off to one side of the charred house is a pile of toys and clothes and a mattress the firefighters must have saved. The woods between our houses are thick, but I can't believe I didn't even hear sirens. Alexei leans into me. He puts his thumb in his mouth. I don't tell him to quit being a baby. Miko inhales sharply. He grabs my hand. His is damp and icy cold. He points at the garbage pile. Look. A black bear stands up and spies us. He's at least 6 feet tall. His coat is shaggy and dull and black as cast iron. The kind we call dump bears is what he is. They show up every now and then when they can't find enough to eat in the woods, to eat people's garbage or drink from their rain barrels. He must have frightened all the other animals away. Don't move, I whisper. Usually, when news of a bear wandering around gets out, people continue about their ordinary business with a few extra precautions. Don't let little pets outside and carry bear spray. I don't have bear spray. Miko steps behind me and whimpers. Alexei takes the thumb out of his mouth, leans down, and picks up a stone. Don't, I scold. The bear huffs, angry at us for interrupting him. He drops to all fours and then stands up again. He smashes aside rubbish with his two front paws. We gasp and step back. I clutch Alexei to me and reach behind me to hold on to Miko, too. Fern, Miko cries. Alexei winds up and throws the stone toward the bear. Go away, he shouts. Alexei, no! But it's too late. The stone hits the bear near his eye and drops to the ground. The bear roars and swipes at the stone, flinging up clumps of gravel. He leaves deep claw marks in the earth. Then he drops to all fours again and steps toward us. When I say run, I tell the boys without moving my mouth, you run and don't stop until you reach the water tower. The boys breathe hard. I scan the ground for something to protect us. Then, out of the woods, I see a flash of fur running toward the bear. The bear shakes his giant head. A dog opens his jaws. His gritty bark snaps the air. Ranger. Run, I say. My brothers scramble off behind me. Run! I turn and watch them until they are safely down the driveway. Ranger and the bear snarl at each other. The bear takes swipes at Ranger. Ranger gnashes his teeth at the bear. I walk backward and watch. The bear turns sideways and shakes his coat. Ranger keeps his gaze fixed on him. The dog's whole body seems pointed like a dart. The bear turns back once more and roars at Ranger, and then saunters off into the woods. After he's disappeared, Ranger sits down but keeps watch. When I catch up with the boys, I wrap them both up in giant hugs. Gross, says Miko, but he squeezes me back. That bear was going to eat us, but that wolf saved us. Ranger isn't a wolf, I say. He's a dog. Is he yours? Asks Alexei. Where'd you get him? Why didn't you share? Why do you get to name him? He's not mine, I say. I just know him. I notice that the sun is high. We're going to be late. Come on. Toivo likes to tell a story about Mom, even though he wasn't there when it happened. He just retells it from the way she told it to him. Once, when I was small, Mom took me for a walk. She put me in the stroller. Out of nowhere, a Doberman dashed out from the woods and made a beeline for me. Its fangs dripped with madness. That's how Toivo tells it anyway. Mom stepped in front of me just as the dog leaped for my face. The dog jumped up on her, ready to bite, but she just shoved her thumbs into either hinge of the dog's jaws and pushed them down into the Doberman's throat. Then she heaved the dog backward. It landed on its back, got up, put its tail between its legs, and slunk away, whimpering. That's the kind of mom she was. I don't know what I would have done had Ranger not come and distracted that bear, but I'd like to think that I would have protected my brothers the way Mom protected me. End of chapter 5.